And joining us now from Phoenix, Arizona is Mr. Greg Lambrick. Of course, Greg is the CEO of Singlepoint Incorporated. SING is their stock symbol. Greg, welcome back to the program.
Hey, thanks for having us again, Don.
Well, we had a conversation before we went on the air. You've got a really big announcement. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we do. We have signed a letter of intent for up to $12 million in funding on an S1 registration. So, the company has spent a lot of time and energy and has been very patient with, getting our 2-year audit and getting our Form 10 done. And now we've did 3 quarters of filing, and we're very excited. This is one of the reasons why we did this, is to be able to do an S1 and register shares and get funding up to $12 million. And this is going to allow us to do more acquisitions. This is going to allow us to do all of the different things we want to do in the CBD world. So it's great news.
Well, that kind of gives you a war chest, so to speak, to seek out acquisitions, better acquisitions, acquisitions with more revenues for the company.
Well, yeah, and we've spent 2 or 3 years getting to this point where we can do an S1, and the good news is to the company and to the shareholders, this is as inexpensive or cheap as money as you can possibly get. So, and that's what we've been working towards, is get to the point where the money that we're raising to do acquisitions and to get more sales and to get more revenue is at such a discount that it really puts the company in a great position to succeed.
Well, Greg, this is what you've been talking about for the better part of the last year. You've become fully reporting, giving you the opportunity to attract money at better terms.
Yeah, and I'd like to, tell our shareholders and also the investment community out there that Singlepoint continues to move forward. We're not going backwards. We have a clean slate on the OTC markets. We did our Form 10. We're filing on time. We're doing an S1. We're raising money. If you look at our track record, we say we're going to do something and we do it. We may not do it as fast as we would like, but we eventually accomplish that. So, this is another goal of doing an S1 and raising a significant amount of money at a great discount. And the next thing is getting enough revenues to talk about moving up to NASDAQ.
Any idea once you file the S1 when it'll become effective?
I've heard a lot of different things. Some people are getting them through in 2 weeks, but what that means is probably 30 to 60 days. But we've hired the attorney to start on it right away and put a down payment on that. And we've already, we've got the LOI done, and so we're ready to go. I would like to see it done in 30 days.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to give you a war chest of further acquisitions. Are you looking at deals in the CBD space? Because I know you're very bullish on that sector.
Yeah, we are. We have 2 or 3 acquisitions in the CBD space that we're currently negotiating. And then we're going to be releasing an LOI on a pretty large acquisition that's been in the works probably next week. So you'll be seeing a lot of different acquisition news from Singlepoint, and the good news now is that we'll have the money to complete them.
Well, Greg, the CBD industry is moving at a meteoric pace. Is it a challenge sometimes to stay ahead of the curve?
Well, the thing is that we think that we did something pretty smart. We purposely decided not to participate in the cannabis industry as far as a grower or a dispensary because, federally it was legal, and it really causes a lot of problems with banking and getting shares cleared and a lot of other issues being a public company. Now that CBD is legal federally, we're jumping into it full bore. But the thing is Singlepoint has already had a site up selling CBD for 2 years. And I encourage everybody to go to our site. We have over 40 products. It's called singleseed.com. So We were lucky in the fact that we've already been in this business, so our learning curve is not as steep as maybe other companies getting into it now.
Once again, Singlepoint Incorporated, SING. Greg, congratulations on that funding. Thanks so much for joining us.
Well, you know what? That's what we've been working for. You know, one thing after another, Form 10, S1, raising big amounts of money at a great discount, acquiring companies. We're doing everything, and things are great. We're really excited about, bullish about Singlepoint in the future. So go Sing.